New at 5, after 9 months of calling, emailing, unscheduled visits, our crews finally got access to that York County paper mill at the center of several environmental investigations and lawsuits. With a possible $1.1 million fine hanging over its head, New-Indy Container Board has agreed to let WCNC Charlotte into its facility. And so, as we've told you before, New-Indy about to enter into a proposed consent decree, as it's called, with the EPA. That's over its role in emitting a foul odor. Homeowners say that's affecting their health. WCNC Charlotte's Brandon Goldner has been following this story since last spring and finally takes us inside.
New-Indy would only let us into their facility if we agreed to submit questions beforehand, and they would not let us do any one-on-one interviews with plant workers. This is considered ground zero in the federal and state investigations into what chemicals New-Indy Container Board has been releasing into the air. This is the Aeration Stabilization Basin, or ASB. It's part of the mill's process to treat the wastewater it collects as workers turn wood into paper.
So it goes all the way back over.
Mill manager Tony Hobson says a year ago, this basin was in horrible shape.
All this was covered in material that had floated up. So we had all this. So this has all been cleared since that point in time.
By bringing in 4 additional dredges to basically unclog the basin and using bulldozers to clear up the EQ basin. It's another step in the mill's treating of wastewater before it's discharged into the Catawba River.
As we're coming up into the mill proper.
Hobson argues these cleanup efforts have made a dent in the mill's hydrogen sulfide emissions.
We're not going to stop where we are. Our goal is to continue to optimize this and continue to prove that we can keep it down at a low level.
As New-Indy prepares to enter into a consent decree with the EPA, many homeowners criticize regulators for not requiring New-Indy to purchase a bigger and better steam stripper, which helps reduce the amount of pollutants released by the mill. Hobson says they're researching changes to the stripper and then consulting with regulators.
The feedback we've gotten has been positive with what they've seen. They like what we've done and where we've come from. They've been pleased with the speed at which we've done it.
But there were questions Hobson did not answer in the presentation that we still have. What those questions are at 6. At the New-Indy Container Board facility, Brandon Goldner, WCNC Charlotte.
And so, as we have mentioned, Brandon has been following this story at great length for several months. You can find all the details on this investigation, all of his reports on our website, WCNC.com.